Hello everyone. As per usual, since Ippo got reworked I will be rating him on the tier list I made. But before we start, I have a couple more things to tell you about Ippo's Dempsey role. On the last videos I made on Ippo, I basically informed you guys on how the Dempsey role should work normally. I reviewed how Ippo had the same slowdown mechanic Humor also has, and also showing you guys how it's basically very good to use both defensively and offensively. But that's just how Ippo's Dempsey role should work normally. In today's video I will be showing you guys techs or technicals you can do with Ippo's Dempsey role, which I do not think are intentional. Let's start with the first one. Remember Wolf's M2 space M2? Well, you can sort of do that with Ippo. By doing 3 weaves during your Dempsey roll and then dashing and throwing an M1 after it, you can do a gap closing Dempsey roll. This can close out the distance between you and your enemy if they decide to keep running away from your Dempsey roll. But this is very easy to see coming. So I do not suggest you do this. What I do suggest to use is the next tech I am about to show you. I know a lot of you guys who are using Ippo right now are frustrated over one thing. It's the enemy backdashing your M1 after the Dempsey roll, or them just perfect dodging it. Luckily I have 2 techs which can shut down both of these counterplays. Let's start with the perfect dodging one. If you are fighting someone with godlike reflexes and can just perfect dodge the Dempsey roll M1 if they see it coming, there really is not anything you can do, right? Wrong. What if I told you guys you can feint the Dempsey roll? You heard that right. Feinting the Dempsey roll. It only stops the Dempsey roll for a split second, but you can stop yourself from throwing an M1 by feinting an M2 instead. This makes you delay the Dempsey for a split second, making it kinda like the anti-Dempsey roll Ippo did against Sawamura. This is hilariously very good against people who always tries to perfect dodge the M1 after the Dempsey roll. So use this if they are trying to perfect dodge it. Moving on, the next tech is a tech that negates them backdashing your Dempsey roll M1. If you did not already know, how you chase a person that's backdashing a lot is not by forward dashing. It's by side dashing. Even better if you know exactly when they are gonna backdash. You probably already know what I am about to say. Remember at the start of the video where I showed you a tech where you can forward dash after doing the Dempsey roll to do the gap closing Dempsey roll? Well, you can in fact do that with a side dash as well. If they try to backdash away from your Dempsey roll, and if you predict when they will backdash, you can dash sideways while they backdash to catch them. This works 9 out of 10 times, so don't be afraid to use it. And yeah, that's about all the Dempsey roll techs that I know about. If I missed any more techs, feel free to comment them down below. As for me rating the Ippo style, Ippo does do a lot of damage, and his Dempsey roll gimmick is a very strong move to use both defensively and offensively. But overall, I would say I would put him in the same tier as where I put him before. Since his backdash did get removed, he is a little bit harder to use. Anyways, that's about it for me. See you guys on the next one. Peace.